God didn't answer you.
祈ってたのにちゃんと神様に手を合わせて祈ってたじゃねえかこの人殺し、てめえのどこがシスターだ。
Wow.
You alright there?
Yeah, no, my brain just refused to read the word nun for a second. It was like, son, no, that's wrong. Run, nope, that's wrong. We're just gonna, I just have to go backwards down the alphabet to get to N, apparently.
Okay.
The nun sinks her blade into the back of the defenseless young man. Eyes bloodshot, she stops just short of cutting out his spasming spine.
Ugh.
君、今妙なこと口走らなかった？人殺し？人殺しって何？あんたたちみたいな害獣を殺すことが人殺し？今まで散々人間を食い物にしてきたくせに、自分のことを人間と思ってたの？
Yeah, I'm sure everyone here's fed on at least a few people in this far. Yeah.
It sounds like he's having a good day.
They had a lot of fun with this scene.
Is that looping or?
I think it's looping.
His screams utterly fill the room. The 5 remaining captives can do nothing but tremble as the horrific scene unfolds before...
Yeah, instead of unfolds.
Okay, yeah, I had to double check
Close.
to make sure that I wasn't, like, just... No.
You're not crazy.
The 5 remaining captives can do nothing but tremble as their horrific scene unfolds before them.
Yeah, close, guys.
The nun drop her weapon,
Approximately.
then meticulously, relentlessly begin to torture her fallen prey.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely enjoying this too much.
First, she uses a sacrament to restore his sense of pain.
Oh.
Then, she nails his eyelids open, so he's forced to watch. She strips him naked and flay
Oh,
him,
God.
exposing his innards.
She had time for this?
Apparently.
They're not attacking her or anything?
No, I guess they're too busy watching.
I guess they're that and they're too weak, I guess.
One by one, she cuts out his organs with her black keys. The pain that assails him is enough to make him wish for death. After removing all of his organs, she saws off his ears and nose. Upon seeing his own mutilated body, in the mirror that she presented him with which to look...
Or look down at his chest, I guess.
Kill me is all he could think to say. For her final act, she cracks open his skull and fills it with holy water. Jesus Christ. To a vampire, holy water may as well be sulfuric acid. The brain shouldn't be able to feel pain, but the blessed liquid envelops her prey in an agony so complete that it transcends the senses, driving him wild.
Okay, wow.
Kill me, kill me, kill me! He says over and over and over again. A record player on repeat. 1 down, 4 to go.
Yeah.
The sister lets out a sigh that sounds out of place in this hell. She lifts her halberd with a grunt and destroys the endlessly looping phonograph.
Huh.
失敗失敗。あんまりにも面白いこと言われたから趣味に走っちゃった。
Ah, yeah.
安心してみんな。今ので満足しちゃったし、あなたたちは適当で済ませるから。
Oh, no, don't worry. You need to go all out on us. By all means.
The nun flashes the group a sweet smile. It's the final straw. They go into a frenzy, shrieking as they pound against the walls, even as the bounded field melts away their hands and feet.
Yeah.
They are begging for freedom from the depths of their beings.
やだやだやだやだお願い殺さないで殺さないで殺さないでください神様
お願いします。何でもします。何でもします。どうか私だけは。 こそちゃんとお家に帰るから助けてよお母さん。
Yeah, some
お母さん
kid who was hanging out at night and got grabbed or something.
Some irresponsible high schooler who was hanging out in the shady back alley.
Yeah. Or accepted one of those offers for a part-time job.
私はまだ誰も食べてない。昨日こいつらに襲われてまだ吸血鬼にもなってないのに、まだ一つもいい目に遭ってないのに、こんなのってな。
No mercy.
In the almighty words of Cobra Kai, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. One left. Perhaps tired from her efforts, the woman takes a moment to catch her breath. The soul survivor asks a question of the resting nun. You were here.
はい。
俺たちはただの雑兵だ。放っておいても、あと数日で餓死していた底辺の怪物だった。あんたみたいな掃除屋がわざわざ手を出す必要のないクズだ。なのにどうしてこんな。助けてやるなんて希望を持たせて殺しやがった。一人一人丁寧に散々怖がらせてさ、対向車ってのはもっと効率的で小物だけを狙うんじゃなかったのか。それでもお前は人間かよ。
The nun's eyes go wide at the vermin's unexpected rebuke. She's truly surprised, not by the fact that her prey is showing such incredible humanity.
あのね、弱い者が弱い者を襲うのは当たり前のことじゃないの。
The strong will live and the weak will die. That is the truth of this world that Mr. Shishio taught to me. But by the fact that it's asking her about something so obvious to any human.
自分より強い相手なんかと戦うわけがないでしょ。
Yeah.
私は弱いから、自分より弱いやつにしか手を出さない。これ、人間社会じゃなくて、
Yeah, she
生
knows
き
she's
物
kind
の
of
一般
bottom
常
rung
識
in the
よ。
burial agency.
じゃあ、お前が俺たちを集めたのは。
Well, I mean, it was.
そう。都合よくストレスをぶつけられる相手が欲しかっただけよ。そんなの見てわかりなさいよ。
Oh, what gave it away? Was it me, like, slowly torturing that one guy to death?
Yeah, that part was
ああ、
obvious.
最悪。あなたたちって脳まで腐ってるのね。もしかしてクリームでも詰まってる？詰まってたのよね。そんな甘ったるい考えだから神様は助けてくれなかったの。
Yeah, everyone knows God doesn't like people with cream for brains.
Totally.
She delivers her final blow.
Hey, at least she didn't torture you like that one guy.
The halberd slices through her prey's neck in one fell stroke, ending its life without suffering. Then she pours holy water down his neck hole.
Yeah, actually, she was really nice to that guy, even though he also mouthed off at her.
After cleaning the room of all traces of the 14 corpses she'd scattered across it, the nun goes outside.
So much bleach.
The excitement that coursed through her only moments ago has evaporated. She wears a dejected look on her face as she throws down her blood-stained halberd. With dead eyes, she lets out the air in her lungs. Such a depressing sigh that it sounds like her soul leaving her body.
ザコどもをまとめて処理か。さすが下っ端。ドブさらいだけは慣れてるじゃねえか。
Oh?
Hearing a voice behind her, the nun frantically arms herself. She's adept at picking off enemies weaker than her, but woefully inadequate when it comes to anything of equal or greater power, such as a 10-year-old boy. Her tendency is to handicap herself by imagining the worst-case scenario, a habit that prevents her from deploying her true strength. Even now, thoughts of the worst are already beginning to form in her mind. Though she's yet to see who the voice belongs to, the very thought of an unknown third party approaching is enough to chip away at her sanity.
ああ、あんだけの殺しをやっておいて何ぶるってやがる。 落ち着けよメス豚。
It's
てめえ
me,
にとっちゃ
your
神に等し
boss.
い上司様だっつ
You
の。
just call me God, I guess.
Yeah, you know, you can call me
Man.
Mario or boss or chief or God. I'm not particular.
マリオ司祭代行
Relieved, the nun relaxes her shoulders and lowers her halberd. But the knot of tension in her chest remains. She understands the danger that she's still in.
これは正当な討伐です。ドアをいぶり出すにはまず血液を集める兵隊を根絶する必要が。
Right.
知ってるよ。いちいち弁明すんな。初めっから見てたからな。
Oh.
スコアを報告しなくてもいい。
You saw all that, huh?
だがまあ、ちょいとやりすぎだな。
I mean, really, that one guy, just like, you could have killed him so much faster.
Right? What did that guy in particular do?
使徒どもに懺悔の機会なんぞを与えやがったのは見なかったことにする。代行者の殺し方はそれぞれだからな。
I mean, she didn't
問
really
題
give
は
him a
死体の
chance.
数だ。中にはまだなりきれてない犠牲者もいたように見えたがね。
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the last one.
いいえ、あれは吸血鬼より始末が悪いものです。あの少女は人間であるにもかかわらず、自分から奴らに協力して犠牲者を増やしていましたから、当然の末路です。
はあ、チキンなてめえにしちゃ冷徹な判断だ。吸血鬼に関わった人間は皆殺しってわけか。そいつは頼もしい。
何のご用でしょうか、司祭代行。定期連絡はしていますし、私の単独行動は許可されているのではないのですか？
Is he not satisfied with the reports?
奇跡会と埋葬機関は別管轄だ。てめえがシエルの相棒である以上、
Oh.
俺たちは対等
Yeah,
だ
you
っ
got
た。
dismissed or something?
だったとは
Oh.
どういうことでしょうか？
代行者シエルはてめえとのコンビを解くとよ。できうる限り早くてめえを引き取れなんて言ってきやがった。
I don't know. Ciel had me dangling by a thread 300 feet in the air and said you were a liability.
He's not
so-
gonna mention the embarrassing parts.
なんで近いうちにてめえは俺の預かりだが、スコアも悪い。精神も不安定な不良物件を使うほど間抜けじゃねえ。
Oh.
Like, I looked up your test results from the academy and you got like a 26%. How did you even pass? Nepotism? That makes sense.
Yeah, seems legit.
この一件が終わり次第、てめえは修道院送りだ。今のうちに身辺整理をして
Isn't
おけ
that
よ。
better than risking your life fighting vampires?
No, see, at the convent, you just get to, fight really shitty vampires all the time and not have any fun with it.
Maybe.
The convent.
Or is that a euphemism?
An institution for the faithful who have chosen to lead a communal life under the teachings of the church, away from the secular world.
Right.
Just as the Holy See is the smallest country in the world, each convent operates as its own isolated little world. Once a nun takes her vows, she pledges to live out her life at the convent and becomes a member of the community. Separated from the outside world by a single wall, she lives as a child of the Father, abiding by the teachings of frugality, chastity, and obedience.
And those are all things Noel doesn't seem to like.
It's a fine existence for those who seek it. However, for those who do not, being forced to live in the closed-off world of the convent is akin to torture. There's a reason that Noel could not become anything but an executor. So, it says a part...
It
Wow.
is as an executor that she would be re-educated if she were sent back to the convent. The brutal training she survived when she was younger is something she does not believe she can go through again. Oh wow, they'd retrain her?
Oh, fun.
Oh dear.
But worse than anything, being sent there would mean undergoing a full-body examination.
Okay.
I mean, she got bit by
Yeah,
by
something like that.
Vlov or something.
Yeah, Vlov drained some of her blood.
For executors, chastity is not determined by one's virginity, but the purity of their human body.
Okay.
So right now, that examination is something she has to avoid at all costs.
Yeah.
待ってください。私は常に最善を尽くしています。対向車として何の問題もありません。さももなく修道院送りなんて、そんな横暴は許されないはずです。
I demand due process.
Kinda.
ああ、てめえみたいな凡人の最善なんて知らねえよ。
Who cares if you did your best?
いいか、ここは通勤時間のある事務職じゃねえ。殺し合いの最前線だ。無能なやつも無能じゃないだけの
I
凡人
mean,
も
she actually
等
does
しく
her
足手
job.
まといなんだよ。
Like, there's a bunch of these, you know, scrubs running around. You need someone to take care of them.
I mean, you say she actually does her job, but her job, especially with burial agency level executors, should be dealing with people like Vlov. And her response to that was to stand there and fidget like a coward on the
True.
sidelines while Ciel did all the real work.
To be fair, I don't know if the burial agency has anyone but Ciel that could have fought him.
Yeah,
That
but she
was a
didn't even
problem.
try is the problem.
Yeah, I mean, she would have just thrown her life away, but yeah.
But that's literally her job.
I get it, but like, there's other
有能な
work
や
to
つ
do
にしか居場
besides
所のない
Vlov to
世
your
界だって
friends.
いい加減諦めとけ。夢見るねんねじゃあるまいし、今年で何歳だよてめえは。
She quells the defiance that flares up inside her. A hatred far greater than she had felt during her cleanup earlier reared its head, but she pushed it back down with all her might. This boy is weaker than she is. He's
Is
just
he?
some 12-year-old kid.
Yeah.
She could turn him into mincemeat with a swing of her halberd.
So she thinks.
However, he has far too many connections, far too much power for her to defy him. If she ever wants to be better than mediocre, she has no choice but to curry his favor.
ですが、対向車シエルだけには任せておけません。